MTG with Chris Benucci. 90s MTG with Chris Benucci. 90s MTG with Chris Benucci. 90s MTG.
What's up, everybody? We are live. Welcome, welcome. We are diving right in to a match already underway between myself and Force of Phil. Some technical errors or power errors with the camera caused this game, which is game 2 and game 1, to not get recorded properly. So we're here joining in game 2 of Force of Phil versus me, Chris Benucci. Sultai Control versus Madness. Tony Dravetto is here. Chris Nick is here. Hello, Chris Nick. Tony Dravetto, one of our best. So on the board, we have Sylvan Library, Sorin the Mirthless, Count Chocula edition, and a vampire token, a 2/3 flying lifelink vampire token for Force of Phil. Punishing Fire is an exile. Endurance and Baleful Strix now on the board for me on the right. I'm up a game. I won game 1. And this was actually the third round of the event, but we're starting with this one just because this is the one that got cut off. All the rest of the 5 rounds we have in store for everybody are in their entirety. And so we're just starting off with this. Endurance attacking Count Dracula. And an Endurance for Force of Phil. What's up, Gothmog? Gothmog is here, everybody. Thank you for the resub, Gothmog, with Prime. 10 months for Gothmog. Hope all is well with Gothmog. And fam. Hello, hello. Okay, so my Endurance got double blocked by the 3/2 lifelink vampire token and Endurance, the surprise Endurance, which was Force of Phil's only card left in hand. We see Sorin the Mirthless revealing Ragavan off the top. In case there's any confusion, Count Dracula in the top middle of your screen is card from Crimson Vow, Sorin the Mirthless. And that's where we are. So it looks like now I'm fetching on the right. Snow-covered forest being found here. I'm at 3. Phil Bleckman, Force of Phil, Host of Eternal Dirtles is at 9. Baleful Strix draw. And I'll be honest with everybody. It's a shame we had some technical issues that lost us game 1 of this match because game 1 was so nuts. I ended up winning it, but it was such a good one. I know this helps no one to know this, but I just have to say it out loud because I feel it in my soul that I feel so sad that game was not recorded. So this is oh damn, I'm blanking on the name of the card. This is new card from Crimson Vow. Exile top 2 cards of your library until your next turn. You can play them. The name is not coming to me right now. Tarmogoyf and Verdict Catacombs revealed. Reckless Impulse? Is that the name of the card? I think that's the name of the card. Reckless Impulse. Thank you, Rosie Dog. Okay, so we see another Reckless Impulse being cast here for Force of Phil. Maelstrom Pulse and Verdant Catacombs revealed. Grove and the Burn Willows ×2 in play. ×3, actually, for Force of Phil. Tarmogoyf being played here. If anyone's not familiar, Punishing Jund refers to Punishing Fire in a Jund deck. Kind of a mid-range strategy. Ragavan now in play for Force of Phil. Rosie Dog plays it in standard mono red mid-range. Nice. Yeah, it's a card that Force of Phil Bleckman was high on coming out of Crimson Vow. And taking it for a spin this week at the weekly in this Punishing Jund deck. It's Anthony. Thank you for the resale with Prime. 4 months for It's Anthony. Thank you, It's Anthony. Thank you, thank you. Get those Prime subs in, everybody. It's almost the end of the month. Every Amazon Prime member gets 1 free Twitch sub per month. And if you don't use it, you lose it. Jeff Bezos keeps the money and spends it on spaceships. Lone Star BL, thank you for the resale with Prime. 3 months for Lone Star. Thank you, thank you. There's another Prime sub. Debakey, thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Just checking something on my end here. Not liking how something looks. Okay, all good. Will we enjoy any Madness deck today? Great question, because we will. We will see Madness in action. So we had very low turnout for this past Monday. A lot of people out of town. Like, I know a lot of the local players that I'm friends with that are regularly playing Monday Legacy at the shop were just not in town. So it was a little bit of a low-key meetup of sorts, but we still managed to record some games for everybody. All right, Force of Phil got game 2, moving into game 3 here. I'll be on the play on the right side of your screen. We are in a hype train. We have 3 minutes, 30 seconds left on a hype train. Hype train conductor positions are available. I see Gothmog is on pace to be a hype train conductor as of right now. You can sub, gift a sub, or cheer with bits to potentially snatch that away. All right, Bayou for Force of Phil and fetching with Prismatic Vista for me and a Brainstorm. So if you just joined us, we're in game 3 of the first round of today's stream, but we only saw about half of game 2 and all of game 3 due to some technical issues during the recording of game 1. So you didn't miss much. You didn't miss much. Carpet of Flowers to start the game for Force of Phil and a pass. Carpet of Flowers is pretty good. There's Verdant Catacombs. And looks like I'm double fetching. And Uro. Everybody loves Uro at this point, right? We all love this card. It's a fan favorite. Cube is better says, I miss Paper Magic and Paper Legacy especially. Yeah. A lot of people express to me that they miss regularly playing Paper Magic and Paper Legacy, and it's a big draw for what it's why a lot of people will enjoy this channel, frankly. All right, here's Dark Confidant using some Carpet of Flowers mana. I have a Snow-Covered Forest, Snow Swamp, and Snow Island in play, so only 1 mana generated by the Carpet. Fallen Empires hits Dark Confidant, and a pass. Now, at this point, I'm not sure if, and I'm still not sure to this day, if Force of Phil boarded in Veil of Summers against me, so I was extra careful with cards like Fatal Push. Obviously, didn't want to give any value from the Dark Confidant. Here's a Gilded Goose for Force of Phil, which creates a food. And it looks like a pass for Force of Phil. End step Ice Fang. HC Fox says people that board in carpets board in Veil. Yeah, that sounds about right. Keep is better says when I left Charlotte, North Carolina in 2016, there was a great legacy scene. I've lived in 2 states since, and closest legacy is 2.5 hours away now. Yeah, I think a lot of people are dealing with that same exact situation with no legacy firing in a reasonable radius. There's a ponder being fired off. Food chain or food goose. Yeah, I think some of the chatters prefer food chain. All right, the hype train is long gone. Better luck next time. Thank you for 3 subs. Misty cracking here. Getting a snow island. Snapcaster on the stack. Again, trying to prevent myself from possibly getting Veil of Summered. But Endurance, putting Force of Fill down a card, Assassin's Trophy being the card, it's not the worst. I was iffy about casting that Snapcaster there, but I liked my odds. And getting a 2-for-1 or whatever. I don't even know if it's considered a 2-for-1. So Force of Fill, access to a bunch of mana now. 2 off the carpet. Gilded Goose can sack a food for a mana. And Bayou, of course, still available. Let's see what the follow-up is here for Force of Fill. I have a Snow Swamp open. This is my first time actually using my Kaldheim foil Snowlands. And it may be my last because, honestly, this is not even a complaint. It's just a fact. I kept picking the wrong one out of my deck. I kept trying to grab an island and, oh, this is the forest. Let me put that back. Here's Tarmogoyf. And another Bayou. Looks like Tarmogoyf is just a 1-2 here. And Force of Fill creating a food with the other carpet mana. So 2 foods now for Force of Fill. Swamp, 2 islands, and a forest are my lands in play. All snow. Ice Fang is live. Ponder. Black is Magic Ponder getting fired off. What's Food Goose? It's the Gilded Goose. This is the last 90s MTG stream of the year 2021, and it's you know, this year has been insane to say the least for so many reasons. Just like last year. And I hope everybody has not only a happy, healthy, happy new year to start 2022, but I just want to take a second to thank everybody that's been supporting this channel. It really means a lot to me. This channel has kept me sane during difficult times for all of us. And I just feel appreciative and thankful as the year winds down. So thank you, everybody. Appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. All right. We got that out of the way. No more mushy stuff. Brainstorm here. Some awkward draws happening here. You don't want to be pondering and then brainstorm everybody. That's not where you want to be doing. I'm trying to make some things happen. Hand a little awkward. Looking for a way to get this Tarmogoyf off the field. Getting a little bit worried about exactly what we're seeing happen right now. Punishing Fire. Which is why I was digging a bit there. And if I remember correctly, the Ponder plus Brainstorm there was pretty successful. I crafted a pretty decent hand. And This is 48 hours ago at this point. I really don't remember what was in my hand and what I left on top and whatnot, but I remember feeling pretty happy at this point with my odds, despite how the board looks currently. Don't remember what the follow-up is here, though. A little hazy on details of what happens here. Now I'm just trying to figure out how to sequence a few things that I have in store for Force of Fill. Thinking about tapping 3. Don't know what I'm tapping 3 for. Okay, nothing. Attacking with Snapcaster. Oh, okay. So Toxic Deluge. And I guess I'm doing X's 4. Okay. Board wipe. Successful. And an Abrupt Decay hitting Carpet. Successful. Okay. No Veil. And here's Tassiger for Force of Fill. Exiling everything but the Punishing Fire, as it looks like. No. Leaving Dark Confidant in the yard. Okay. So there's Tassiger. Passing the turn. Misty. Rosie Dog, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Carpet is very powerful now. You're right. Tapping 2. No. Okay. Attacking with Tassiger, and I'm petty thefting. Not playing around Veil that time. That probably was incorrect. Probably should have played around Veil. Endurance on end step. Okay. Shuffling away those, or bottoming those Punishing Fires. Attacking with Endurance. Passing the turn. Force of Fill, sacking a food. Dark Confidant. Okay, that could help Force of Fill dig back ahead. Endurance attacks. Ooh, Snapcaster. Yeah, Carpet is gone. Snapcaster. Is there a Fatal Push in there? Okay, Abrupt Decay. Cool. Brazen Borrower still on an adventure. Fetching on end step, I believe. Oh, there it is. Casting the Fairy, Brazen Borrower out of the adventure zone. Looking pretty good for me at the moment. I see a Pyroblast and Force of Fill's hand, but no red mana. Attacking for 7. And here's Leovold.
Man, I'm getting the old rundowns of what it's like to not have cantrips. It's like, of course, like the entire game comes down to I can't find a mana base. Pass.
Caracas. Red 7. Push.
Yeah, I'm just like sitting with red cards and stuff I can cast. I'm like, man, I'm 18 cards deep.